Greetings and welcome to Swept Media, where we cover the convergence of AI and Web3. This is the first video that I'll be posting as regular content on this channel, so thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you come back many more times after this. The first thing I'd like to cover on this inaugural post is Aethir's $100 million ecosystem fund in partnership with Avalanche. Now, this is a big one. Aethir is a DePIN project, which is essentially decentralized physical infrastructure that is embedded in the Web3 ecosystem, but which takes advantage of AI in the sense that it supports AI builders in Web3 by providing compute power, essentially, decentralized compute power, all on chain. So they've committed to a $100 million ecosystem fund to support Avalanche Foundation's infraBUIDL program. Let's take a look here. This is basically a PR, so we'll try to cut through the marketing speak and get to the meat of what this all is. So Aethir's globally distributed GPU cloud computing network for AI and gaming enterprises is announcing a strategic partnership with Avalanche Foundation. They are the ones behind the Avalanche L1. To support the growth of AI innovation within the Avalanche ecosystem by leveraging Aethir's computing expertise and GPU resources. So like I said before, Aethir provides GPU resources, which is the compute power that developers need in order to build and run their AI applications. When it's all decentralized, it makes it more of like an open marketplace, and ideally makes access to that compute power easier for teams, for developers. It says they have annual recurring revenue of $91 million. That's pretty good. Then more about what Aethir does. Here we go. Through our $100 million ecosystem fund, Aethir is supporting the most promising AI projects in the Web3 industry. So they're going to be trying to get people to build AI applications on Avalanche, and use Avalanche as a funnel to using Aethir's GPUs to get builders and teams who want to build AI applications to build on Avalanche and utilize Aethir's GPUs. Okay, makes sense. Avalanche is a pretty big network. Aethir will support the onboarding of AI innovations into the Avalanche ecosystem through the infraBUIDL AI program. I don't know what this infraBUIDL AI program is from Avalanche specifically, but it seems like an effort from their ecosystem foundation to essentially get more builders on AI doing stuff there. Innovative design, support, blah, blah, blah. More marketing speak. This program aims to fuel innovation within the Avalanche ecosystem by funding AI-driven projects that contribute to developing intelligent next-generation blockchain applications. So like I was just saying, it's just an initiative at Avalanche to get more builders to make AI stuff on Avalanche, which would be great. You know, you love to see as much of that taking place as possible. Because right now it seems like Solana has a lot of AI bots, and Ethereum has a few as well. They're trying to proliferate those types of builds across the multi-chain ecosystem. With AI poised to transform numerous industries, the infraBUIDL AI program positions the Avalanche network at the forefront of this evolution. And yes, I agree, Aethir's DePIN stack will support that program because Aethir is the one who's behind this entire partnership. So what's this partnership all about? Aethir joins the infraBUIDL AI committee. We'll have to look more into that. Fast tracking projects, community integration. So it seems like they'll be at the table for this infraBUIDL committee to see what types of projects are going to be admitted in and get some funding. Fast tracking projects. So when they propose a new project, have a proposal from a project, they can probably get them approved quicker. And then community integration, probably with marketing support, and maybe even searching for talent. $100 million is a lot of money. Okay, to give you an idea, it probably costs a couple $1,000s to create an AI agent, like a basic AI agent that can do pretty basic stuff utilizing LLMs, and then you can buy a license from like OpenAI for that LLM, or maybe you can build your own LLM. Then the real cost is in the data. So depending on where you source your data from, depending if it's social media or other things, the cost is in the API license that you're going to pay on a monthly basis. You can find third parties to provide that data as well, but it may not be as reliable. Cost can run up pretty high there. But then if you're going to get into things like finding on-chain data, like what Nansen does or Kaito, they're running nodes on-chain, and they may be paying for third-party services as well to provide some of that data, but it's extremely expensive. If you're running your own node, if you're running like 8 nodes on, let's say, all the major networks, that can easily run you $100,000 per month, not just in the hardware costs, which can be quite high, but also in the labor cost, in hiring the right people to keep them up. There are some nodes that are difficult to maintain, difficult to keep up. If you're going to build an AI agent that needs that on-chain data, you have to have people that know how to keep the nodes up, because if there's a downtime, then you have to fix the downtime, get it back up, and re-index all of the data that was lost. So that can be quite expensive. $100 million is a lot of money, and it probably will be used for seeding these companies that want to get started on Avalanche. It's not going to be for companies that are at a stage where they're ready to start drawing data from on-chain and have their own in-house node setups. It'll be for something else, but I guess we'll get more information on that later on. So that's our first thing from January 21st, 2025. Thanks for joining. We'll be back.